Throughout millennia, humans have been debating the existence of God. One of the modern day neuroradiology researchers claims that humans are hardwired to believe in God and God won't go away. Is that the truth or just misinterpretation of the research? Dr. Andrew Newberg and his colleague titled their book, Why God Won't Go Away, based on studies of Buddhist meditators. They found that focused spiritual contemplation produces measurable changes in brain activity and can generate profound transcendental experiences that practitioners perceive as intensely real. Meditators may experience a profound dissolution of physical boundaries, a diminished sense of self-other distinction, an intense feeling of interconnectedness, and even the sensation of becoming one with the universe. Newberg and his colleagues suggested that these findings may indicate that humans are hardwired for religious experience, which they viewed as one possible reason why belief in God persists across cultures and throughout history. As a neurosurgeon, I draw a different conclusion. The experiences reported by meditators are undoubtedly real. During deep meditation, the brain enters an altered state of consciousness accompanied by measurable changes in neural activity. However, the reality of an experience does not automatically validate the supernatural, divine, or religious interpretation attached to it. The neurobiology of the human brain offers a natural explanation. Meditation is a form of highly focused attention. During transcendental meditation, there are three areas in the brain where neural activity is altered. The frontal lobe, the executive part of the brain that deals with planning, organizing, problem solving, decision making, and impulse control, shows some change in its activity. The parietal lobe deals with three-dimensional spatial orientation and our position in physical space, also shows some change in its activity. Another very important area in the brain, which is called temporoparietal junction, also has significant change. This is the area where visual, auditory, touch, balance, and joint sensory input comes together, creating a sense of self-image or body schema. This is the area that also gives a sense of personal physical boundaries and differentiation of self from others. Normally, the body schema in temporoparietal junction and three-dimensional spatial orientation in parietal lobe are integrated harmoniously, giving us a sense of personal physical boundaries and a sense of being grounded in three-dimensional space. During transcendental meditation, the frontal lobes in the front of the brain become hyperactive, and activity in the parietal lobe, including temporoparietal junction, decreases. This causes a sense of loss of self and other distinction, loss of physical boundaries, and a sense of being one with the universe. What Buddhist meditators experience is real. The question is not whether the experience occurs, it clearly does. The question is how we interpret it. Some interpret such experiences as evidence of God, ultimate reality, or cosmic consciousness. Others interpret them as naturally occurring products of brain function. My view is that God is not required as an explanation for such experiences. The experience remains, but the supernatural interpretation is unnecessary because the human brain itself provides a sufficient and scientifically grounded account of these extraordinary states of consciousness. The experience is real. The interpretation is optional. Neuroscience does not explain away the experience. It explains how the experience arises. This experience is not a supernatural religious experience. It is purely a natural experience rooted in neurobiology of our brains. But explanation with involving God or religion or mysticism is totally unnecessary. The brain does not reveal God, it reveals what the brain can do. Once we understand the neurobiology of the natural experience during transcendental meditation, the supernatural God will go away. Thank you for watching. Please join me for more pseudoscience versus true science.